A lot of people didn't want this film to be made. I had plenty of threatening calls, even a disturbing email. But I'd always planned it as a trilogy, and that means 3 films. 3.
We were devastated when he told us the news. He phoned us on, I think it was a Sunday afternoon. We just couldn't believe it. I remember just choking up. I couldn't breathe.
We would have been happier if he'd told us he was gay. But this, making another one of these films, the last Aussie hero, just gutted us.
He's just going nowhere.
I moved on from Kip Shearer about 2 years ago. I'm doing some serious stuff now. Dramatic stuff. Serious roles.
Chris, could you hurry it up? The rest of the fruit salad is waiting.
Chris and I had a few creative differences, that's all. It's a shame he won't be involved because I was writing this really cool opening scene where Kip gets washed up on the beach. But this is show business. People make mistakes. Chris will bounce back. It's still called The Search for Kip. That won't change. It can't. We've already done the video cover. There'll still be a search, but Kip just won't be found. He'll never be found. We've got a completely new hero. New story, new characters, new jokes. Well, some new jokes.
My name is Ivan Hopalova. I skip all my life and I never lose. I skip to the shops, I skip to school, I even skip to nuclear power plant. Soon I will become Australian national champion and compete for Olympic gold medal. Soon the whole world will know my name.
How do you plan to compete for Australia when you're not actually an Australian citizen yet?
Are you claiming refugee status?
I've been in Australia for longer than 15 minutes and I'm gifted sportsman. The immigration people say it will not be a problem.
Is it true you have a revolutionary new skipping style?
This is true. My skipping style is variation on hop, skip, jump. My fans call it the Hopalova hustle, but I do not understand what this means.
Ivan, do you seriously think you can repeat the success of Kip Shearer?
Kip who?
Channel 5, can you do for Australian skipping what Kip did?
No, nothing of this Kip.
Channel 5,
Who is Kip Shearer? Kip. Whoever you are, wherever you may be, come forward and challenge me.
Yes. Funny stuff. Hilarious. No.
Magnificent day for this event. Perfect conditions.
And this is the race we've been waiting for. It's the big one, the blue ribbon event of the programme.
Interesting field this, John.
Very interesting, Frank.
Big crowd, though, and plenty of excited fans.
Look, even the baby's excited.
Unbelievable.
It's good to see Wagman out there, the New South Welshman. Plenty of talent there.
Clifford Orange, the Queenslander, he's a tough competitor.
Now here's Pipple up from Tasmania again. Looks like the yogurt and sushi diet is working.
I like Mawson. Gutsy, low on talent, but he's a workhorse.
And what about this Russian, Frank? Controversial inclusion?
I believe Ivan is now an Australian citizen, John.
Well, they're already calling him the Aussie Ivan. Can't wait to see his new style.
The hopple-over hustle. I think most Australians are dying to see it too, John.
Well, I think we better go to the track. They're just about to start.
This is for the Australian title and a spot on the Olympic team for Athens.
They're in their positions. They're off!
Wagman got away to a good start in lane 8. Orange is in second, but they're moving very, very fast. Mawson, he's coming up on the outside, and Aussie Ivan is...
he's veering right. What's going on?
Right.
It's a collision. What's going on? They're all down.
Every competitor is down. It looks like a war zone.
She's worried.
She certainly is.
What's going on?
Unbelievable. They're writhing around in pain on the track.
I think one's broken his legs, actually. But there's Orange down there. Wagman.
He's bleeding all over the track. There's blood everywhere down there, John.
He's not going to go to the Olympics this year, Frank.
Certainly not. What a controversial end to this particular race.
Ivan's up,
and he looks dazed.
He does look a bit dazed.
What do you think made him veer there, John? Did you see what happened?
It could have been wind conditions. Could have been a little bug on the track. I don't know. Nobody knows.
Unbelievable. It has been sort of known from time to time. Look,
he has been known, hasn't he?
There may be a contemplation of what he's done. This mayhem that he's caused down there on the track.
It's just beyond words. I think he's going to go mow the lawn, I think.
Oh, no, I think he's lined himself back up.
Stop, Ivan's hop! 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 Go home! Go home! Stop, Ivan's hop!
We're a laughing stock.
The important thing, gentlemen, is that we don't panic. This will all blow over.
6 athletes were seriously injured, Mr. Chairman. 1 is still in traction. I don't think this will simply blow over.
Then we take the easy option. We find a scapegoat. We ban this Hopalova character and just get on with it.
According to Rule 3.1 of the ASA Handbook, Hopalova did nothing wrong. He still has the right to compete.
The fact of the matter is that the sport is no longer safe.
We could bring back the rope.
Let's not go to extremes, gentlemen.
There is one course of action, Mr. Chairman, which we haven't considered.
Just got a letter from Chris Summers. He says he's doing very well in Sydney, really enjoying it. Says he wishes us well with the film. Says he's going to star in some big production on the Gold Coast. Well, good for him.
The softness of the snow means the athletes, no matter how hard they fall, won't get hurt. It's like cushioning.
You're saying we should switch to the Winter Olympics?
Precisely.
It's the most outrageous thing I've ever heard of.
I like it.
What time did we say?
1:30.
What time is it now?
It's 2:30.
I can't do it, big brother. I want to go home.
But it's only been 2 days, Chris.
I don't want to be here. I can't handle all this attention.
What will you do?
I want to make short films again.
This is not my vision.
People are on time in my vision.
All we have to do now is convince the rest of the world's skipping nations.
You do realise that if we make this switch, that if we take this bold course of action, that we're opening up a whole new can of worms.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that the drug cheats we've banned will be eligible to compete. They've only been banned for the Summer Olympics.
Does that include Kip Shearer?
Yes, the 9-year ban will be void.
Bringing back Kip is just what we need. The public adore him.
You're forgetting one thing, Mr. Chairman. Nobody knows where Kip is.
He's gone walkabout.
Then we need to find him. Fast.
Russian pianist Davidovic Lazaro there, and we now cross to the news.
In breaking news, the chairman of the International Skipping Association announced today that skipping will now be part of the 2006 Winter Olympics in Turin. The switch means all previous drug cheats will be eligible to compete. Now, for other news, a puppy has been rescued this morning from a 3-lane highway in Caboolture.
It's too late, Chris. There's no Kip. It's over for Kip. Now, I can't hear you, Chris. You're cutting out. I'm going through a tunnel. You're cutting out. What? I know. I know you called me at home. I'm on the cordless. I'm walking through a tunnel.
Joining me now in the studio is our very own homegrown skipping hero, Ivan Hopalova. Welcome, Ivan. Ivan, as you all know, has been the subject of some controversy in recent weeks, mainly due to his exciting new style. It's called the Hopalova Hustle. How is the hustle, Ivan?
I skip all my life and I never lose.
We're also privileged to have Ivan's new coach with us today. Tell us, Charlie Crockett, how do you plan to fix Ivan's style? How are you going to stop the veer?
Well, Paul, I have a lot of experience in getting young athletes back on the straight and narrow. Look at Kip Shearer.
What about Kip? Can Ivan beat Kip's times?
The only thing that Ivan's got to beat is the narrow-mindedness of the Australian public. They're out to get him.
It's the red poppy syndrome.
Don't you mean tall poppy? The tall poppy syndrome?
Red. I mean red. It is specifically aimed at Russian immigrants who become Australian citizens.
What about Ivan's training routine, Charlie? Can you fix his technique in time for the Australian selection trials?
Too easy, Paul, too easy. I'm taking him back to basics, to get rid of that hoppy nonsense that they've been going on about. We're training on the beach every day, on sand, so he can get used to the snow again.
All right, well, we'll take a call. I think we've got Doris on the line. Do you have a question for Ivan, Doris?
Yeah, hi, Paul. I'm ringing up about the secret town. It's a pair of sneakers and a blender, isn't it?
Kip was last seen somewhere in this region, presumably on his way to Arnhem Land. We believe he may have gone by sea.
What's he doing all the way up there?
He's watched that damn movie of his so many times he actually thinks he's Aboriginal.
He's not Aboriginal?
Is he lost?
Apparently he's writing a sitcom, Mr. Chairman.
A sitcom?
We think the best way to find him is to enlist the help of the Australian public.
But they hate Australian sitcoms.
We prepared this booklet. It'll only cost us $17 million to send one to every household, but it's worth it. We'll have 20 million extra sets of eyes looking for Kip.
And you think this'll work?
I'll find him.
The only way that I would be involved
in this film is if Floyd Pummel is allowed to explore his complete creative genius. Yes. Something big, grand.
I want to skip. I skip to school, I skip to the shop, I skip everywhere. I love it, Mum. I skip to school, I skip to the shop, I skip everywhere. I love it, Mum. I love it, Mum. I love it, Mum. I love it, Mum.
Cut! No. Good. Nearly. Let's go again. What I want, people, is more, Pummel? Oh? Oh, no. Certainly. The play can wait. Yes. I'm in. Mm-hmm. You can count me in. Sorry, people. Ta-ta. No. No. Cut it. Cut! Stop! What?
Good. That's fine. Hey, keep going.
Derek, can you work the other camera? The film camera?
I think so.
What about sound? Can you do sound?
Maybe.
Gonna need someone to hold the boom.
I can do it.
No. I need someone I can count on.
I don't mind holding the boom. I mean, I have no idea at all what I'm doing, but I guess it's about compromise. And if this is what it takes to bring back Kip Shearer, then I'll keep holding it. I will.
Oh, Wallaby! Look!
I've always wanted Chris Summers to be involved in this project. We've had a few obstacles along the way, a few misunderstandings. That's what happens when you're dealing with egos. But Chris and I have reached a compromise, and he's agreed to support my vision.
No. This is not what I wanted. No. No.
Boom in shot! Cut!
Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Noonan. It won't happen again.
People often stop me in the street and ask me, "What are you doing for the whole reconciliation thing?" And I say, I make films with Aboriginal people in them. That's what I do. It's my contribution.
The sea has brought you to us. Why do you come to our sacred Aboriginal land?
I'm writing a sitcom.
A sitcom? What is this sitcom you speak of?
I'm sort of a bit stuck at the moment. I can't make it work.
What I like about these Aussie hero films is that they break down cultural stereotypes.
What do you want from us? Do you want us to weave a spell? Perhaps do a tribal dance to inspire you?
Well, I thought if I came back to my roots, to where I truly belong, then I can make this work. could make it funny.
If it is what you say, an Australian sitcom, it is not supposed to be funny. Just... quirky.
Quirky? Yes. Quirky.
Let us now hunt kangaroos, and then we shall come back and work on this sitcom.
I think we're on the right track. He's been here.
You can tell.
His footprint.
It doesn't look like a footprint.
It's definitely Kip. Yeah, he's moving fast. He's in full flight. I think he's injured. Look like an ankle strain.
All right, let's go. I need to get him to a physio. Yes.
No. Plenty of bands have been sending me demo tapes. They all want to be a part of this film. But you've got to be selective. When you're making a film, particularly when there's a search going on, you have to have a song. Something to drive the characters forward. Something uplifting. Something Australian.
Captured our hearts, a true blue hero. He made some mistakes with the drugs that he takes. Oh Kip, where could you be? Oh Kip, come home to me. Come home, Aussie hero. Come home, Aussie hero. Come home, Aussie hero.
No. It's not quite Australian enough, boys. Could you make it a bit more Australian? You want to throw in something about gum trees or wallabies or something like that,
No, not happy, Pinjara.
Oh, good Lord! Oh, dear. Pummel!
Have you found him?
Oh, Mr. Chairman. Hello there.
Where's Kip?
Oh, we're right on to him. Very close.
We're counting on you both. God knows we need Kip back.
Everything's under control. Bye-bye. Pinjara? Pinjara? Pinjara!
Come home, Aussie hero. Come home, Aussie hero. Come home, Aussie hero.
We're tracking. And we're tracking across the track. And it's just panning and... Cut!
Lloyd! Time to go. I found some fresh tracks.
Honey, I'm home.
Great to see you, Charlie. How was your day of coaching at the Australian Institute of Sport?
It was a barrel of laughs. We played a funny prank on one of the Paralympians.
You're such a joker. You'll have to tell me that quirky story later, in bed.
But first I will put the bins out and share some jokes with our crazy neighbour Russell.
Yeah. Kip? Pinjara?
Kip.
Floyd?
Are they writing sitcoms too?
Get out! Go! Get!
You mean I can compete again? They want me to compete?
They need you, Kip. Whole of Australia needs you.
He's right.
But I haven't trained in so long.
Then we must begin. Immediately. We'll make sneakers out of bark and kangaroo fur. Come on. Come on.
What about the sitcom?
Hey, maybe we can make it ourselves.
Good thinking there, Jimbo. All we need is a camera crew, a set,
and John English.
Beat Kip, you want to beat the mongrel, that's it, another 200 to go, that's it, keep to go, that's
Good work, Kip.
You're going down.
Come on, you... Push that line, push it, push it, push it!
It's just not right. What's this? That's not a time.
If you veer, you're gonna go into the water. The water's cold and there's sharks. So don't veer, go straight ahead.
Kick your me one more time.
Oh, Jesus, I don't believe this.
Maybe it's the sneakers.
Look at the times, Floyd. They're worse than Pinjara's.
It's all right. It's all right. I have an idea. And now! And now! And now! Now, now! Now, now! Yes! 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 Ah!
This is it. The final chapter. The last hurrah. Unless we do a prequel. Yes. A prequel.
To be honest, we'd be happier if he was making pornography. We really would.
3 more films. A whole new trilogy. We could shoot them back to back.
Interesting field.
Very interesting, Frank.
If you've just joined us, we're waiting on a final decision from the organising committee.
Now, the problem seems to have something to do with the surface. I mean, it looks like someone is down there now.
That's right, John. It appears that there is no snow.
It's quite a blunder.
Probably not the best idea to hold this event here in Brisbane in summer.
Well, there has been word of a possible venue switch. We're waiting on word.
We're back,
Oh, yes,
and
yes.
there's been quite an interesting venue change, John.
Interesting, yes. Unusual move for the organisers. This could be quite a challenge for those
Certainly.
competitors, particularly those who have been training on sand.
Very challenging, John. Still, this is elite level sport. The competitors have to be ready for anything. They've trained for months for this.
It's a talented field, Frank. Good to see Mawson back from traction. He's got to be the favourite.
Yes, and if he could put the Nightmares of Last May behind him, I think he's got a real chance.
I think he does. But what about the Russian? Can Aussie Ivan get it right this time? I mean, Charlie Crockett says he's fixed the veer, but Frank, has he fixed it?
Well, I think so, John. I do. Ivan looks balanced down there. Very focused. I don't think we're going to see any veering here today.
I sure hope not. But Kip Shearer's not looking himself. Maybe it's the nerves. It's been a long time between meets from the little battler.
Well, it could be the sneakers, John. He's got a lot to prove here today. A lot of people want to see him fall.
I think so. Well, he's got what it takes, has he, Frank? Well, after all this time, the old magic?
I don't think so. Not
Nice shoes. They're warm.
You can cut the air with a knife.
Well, they're about to begin. Now, this is for the spot, the only spot on the Australian Winter Olympic TV.
It's very, very tense down there, John. Plenty of emotion, a fantastic crowd.
Fantastic crowd. There's real buzz
Certainly
here
is,
today.
John.
We're about to see something special. One for the highlights tape.
And then the athletes take their marks.
Yes, they
A
do.
historic moment here, John.
They do. Shearer
Starter is ready with his whistle.
Well, Shearer looks nervous. He's got the inside lane. It's known for the tough lane.
They're waiting for the starter. They're waiting for the starter now.
Looks serious.
And they're waiting.
They're off! It's a frantic opening.
Aussie Ivan has made a brilliant start. Mongo second, Mawson third with Shearer. The little Aussie battler is struggling in last
Aussie
place.
Ivan appears to be heading straight. Oh, he's not veering right. He's out in front.
That's right. It's a great race at the moment. But
Ivan's very
He's moving.
It looks like he's very
Unbelievable. He's gone again. He's gone the other way this time, John.
It's not good.
Oh, there's bodies all over the ice again. Look at it. This is amazing. Ivan's down. Ivan's down.
This is a nightmare, Frank. What's going on?
Mawson hasn't moved since he went down. But wait, Shearer's got a path through.
He's got a path through.
Has he got a clear path?
I think he does.
All the way, Ivan's down.
It's a remarkable comeback. What a performance.
Yeah, so well, he has got a clear path. Shearer's found a clear path. He's on his own.
The little battler's going for the Winter Olympics. He's through, Frank. He's through.
Yes, he's got. Look at that fall, and the crowd are going.
The crowd are going wild. It's a special moment here.
Aussie Ivan's left all those other competitors waiting again.
Full dust, Frank.
Dust lamenting down. It's not the Aussie Ivan. Unbelievable. But let's hear it for Shearer.
Let's hear Shearer.
All in there now is to make it clear. Just a couple of metres to go now.
A couple of metres, and he's through.
Yes, Shearer has the goal.
Frank, this is special. It's speechless, Frank. I just don't know what to say.
Great day for Australia and Shearer.
It's gold.
Hello, John speaking.
Hello. John.
Yeah?
I was just wondering if you'd like to be in our sitcom.
What kind of a sitcom?